Welcome dear students. As in earlier lecture we completed question number 4 from practice set 3.3. Today we have to start with the question number 5th one. Now see, question number 5th one, complete the following activity to find the sum of natural numbers from 1 to 140 which are divisible by 4. Dear students, find the sum of natural numbers. We have to find out the sum, that is we have to find out Sn. Sn of what? Natural numbers from 1 to 140. From 1 to 140 which are divisible by 4. As in previous lecture I told you about from and between. We have to find out the sum of numbers from 1 to 140 which are divisible by 4. The word is from is used. Therefore we start with 1 and end with 140. From this we have to take out the numbers which are divisible by 4. Therefore if we take 1 is not divisible by 4. Then the next number which is divisible by 4 is a 4. That means the first number in that AP will be a 4. Then it is 8. Then it is 12, 16, like this. Now this last number 140 is also divisible by 4. Therefore we take our last number is a 140. Why? The word from is there. If it is like this between, then we can't take this 140. We have to take 100 and before that 136. Got it? That means we have to take up to the number 360 if the word between is used. Now dear student, this in the book, this question is given in a activity type. In that second step, the number is first AP is given. First one is a 4, second term is 8, and here the last term is used as a 136. Dear student, in a question, the word from is used. Therefore, here the last term must be a 140. Therefore, today we are going to solve this using the word from. That means we take the first term as 4, 8, 12, 16 like this, and the last term we have to use 140. Got it? In book it is given it is 136. You have to use here 140. Got it? Now see here. Natural number. From 1 to 140 which are divisible by 4 are. First one will be a 4, then it is 8, it is 12, and it is 140. I think everyone understood this difference between and from. Therefore this is an AP with first term. A is equal to 4. Common difference. D is equal to 4. Divisible by 4. Therefore common difference will be a 4. Tn is equal to 140. Now dear students, see here. We have to find out the Sn. That means we have to find out the sum of all that number. But from 1 to 140, there are how many numbers which are divisible by 4? We don't know. Therefore first of all, by using the Tn formula, we have to find out the number of numbers which are divisible by 4 from 1 to 140. Therefore we have to use here Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now Tn, we have to write here Tn is equal to how much it is. Last term it is 140 is equal to first term a is equal to 4 plus here n, we don't know how many terms are there, we don't know, we have to find out the position of this last number, and by knowing that we can find out how many numbers from 1 to 140 which are divisible by 4. Therefore n minus 1 into common difference is 4. Therefore 140 is equal to 4 plus multiply this 4 and minus 4. Now this plus 4 and minus 4 get cancelled. Therefore it is 140 is equal to 4 and now see here. Therefore 140 is equal to 4 n. Therefore 140 upon 4 is equal to n. It is here. We have to divide this 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are. And 4 5s are 20. Okay, therefore it is 35 is equal to n. 35 is equal to n. Therefore total 35 numbers from 1 to 140 which are divisible by 4. Therefore n is equal to how much? 35. That means we have to find out the sum of 35 numbers. That is, we have to find out S35. Therefore dear student, now we have to find out S35 is equal to how much. This, the next part, this is the first part of the sum. Now we have to solve this second part. Now in a second part we can use two methods. That means we can use the two formulas. All of you know that Sn is equal to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula. By using this we can find out the sum of numbers, n numbers. But dear students, here we know S35, we know n is equal to 35. Here it is 2 into a. A means the first term, n means 35 minus 1 and d means the 4. Now see here, we know the last term as Tn is equal to 140. We know the first term. Therefore, there is another formula we can use, that is Sn is equal to n upon 2 into first term, that is a plus Tn. This formula also we can use. Using this is very easy. Therefore, we write here S35 is equal to 35 upon 2 into first term. First term is equal to 4 plus last term is equal to how much it is last term, that is 140. Now see here 35 upon 2 into 144. Now here 35 into 140, we have to divide this 2 7s and 2 4s. Therefore S35 is equal to, we have to write here S35 is equal to, we have to multiply this 72 with 35. Yes student, see here, we use this formula, therefore no need to write this formula. 72 into 35, it is 0 7, it is 2520, therefore 2520. Therefore dear student, the sum of, we have to write the final answer, the sum of all the numbers from 1 to 140 which are divisible by 4 is 2520. Write down this sum and try to solve this sum by using 136 as the last term. That means use the word here between 1 to 140, then here it is 136, and then further you have to solve. Let's see the sixth sum. the sum of first 55 term is an AP is 3300. Find its 20th term. See, first of all we have to write the given information, that is sum of 55 term, that is S55 is equal to 3300, and we have to find out T28 is equal to how much. Dear student, in this case the sum of first 55 term, that is S55 is given, and we have to find out the T28. Now dear student, see here, T28, we have to find out T28 is equal to how much. For that purpose, which formula we can use? We can use here Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Here we have to find out T28, therefore we can write here T28 is equal to A plus 28 minus 1 into D. Therefore we got here A plus 27D. That means if we have to solve further, we must know the value of A and D. That means without knowing the first term and the common difference, we can't solve further. And for that purpose, what information is given? It is S55 is given. Therefore now here we have to use the formula Sn. Sn is equal to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula for Sn. Now S55 is given, therefore we write here S55 is equal to 55 upon 2 into 2a plus 55 minus 1 into d. We don't know the value of d, we have to find out the value of d. Now here S55 is given, it is 3300 is equal to 55 upon 2 into 2a plus 27d. Sorry, 55 minus 1, it is 54d. Now see here, we can solve this. 3300 into, we can write here 2 upon 55 is equal to 2a plus 54d. Isn't it? We take out this 55 upon 2 here, it will become 2 upon 25. Now we can simplify this. This 5 1s are 5 1s are. Here 5 6 are 30. 5 6 are 30, and here it is 0. 11 1s are 11, 6 are and 0. Got it here? In exam you do not have to do like this, you have to do on a rough page. Now see here, it is 60 into 2 is equal to, from this we can take out 2 as a common. Then we write here a plus, divide this 54 by 2 because we are taking 2 as a common. Therefore it is 27d. It is 27d. Now dear students, see here it is 60 into 2. This 2 is multiply here, we have to take on this side, it get divided, is equal to a plus 27d, and this 2 get cancelled here, it is 60 is equal to a plus 27d. Now dear student, this we have to use for our further calculation. This is statement number first. Now see here, a plus 27d, it is T28, therefore T28 is equal to, the value of a plus 27d is 60, therefore we directly write here 60. Here we have to give the reason from statement number first. Therefore dear student, see here, we substitute the value in this formula first. At that time we know that we require a and d. For finding out that, we solve this, and one step we get a plus 27 value is a 60, therefore we substitute this value. For that purpose you must have to do the practice. Without doing practice, you can't understand how to solve. Therefore, dear student, do the practice at home. Now, you can write down this sum in your notebook, and we have to start with the next sum, that one, seventh one. Question number 7 is there. Now says 7th one. In an AP, sum of 3 consecutive terms is 27 and their product is 504. Find the terms. One note is given. Assume that 3 consecutive terms in AP are A minus D, A plus D. See what is the given. Sum of 3 consecutive terms. One AP is there, and from that AP 3 consecutive terms, if we make the addition of that, it will be a 27. Then product of that same number is 504. Then find the terms. Dear student, here we have to assume that 3 terms are which one? It is already given. Therefore, we have to write here, let the 3 consecutive terms in an AP are. It is given. What is that? It is first one is A minus D, then A, and it is A plus D. It is already given. If it is not given, then also we have to assume like this. The first term will be A minus D, next one will be A, and the next one will be A plus D. If we assume this, then it will be easy to solve. Now see what is given. Condition. From first condition, sum of 3 consecutive terms is 27. Therefore, from given condition, what is condition? Sum of these two numbers. That means we can write A minus D plus A plus A plus D is equal to 27. We have to solve this. Therefore, this A and A, it is 3A minus D plus D, it is 0. Therefore, it is 27. Therefore, dear student, A is equal to 27 upon 3. Therefore, A is equal to 9. Got it? We got the first term, that is A. Now, see here, from second condition. What is the condition? Here the product of that 3 number is 504. Product. Instead of addition, we make the addition of these 2 numbers. Same way we have to do the product. That means A minus D into A plus D is equal to 504. See here, product of this is 504. Now see here, I can write this A at the first. Then I write here A minus D into A plus D is equal to 504. Got it? Now see here, I write this A as it is. Can anyone tell me, instead of this we can write? See here, sum of these 2 numbers, and here the subtraction of that same number, and the product is there. That means A plus B and A minus B. Therefore, we can write A square minus B square. Therefore, we can write here A square minus D square is equal to 504. Now, substitute the value. This A is 9. Into bracket, we can write 9 square minus d square is equal to 504. Therefore, dear students, this 9 into square of 9 is 81 minus d square is equal to 504. Now this 9 take on that side, therefore 81 minus d square is equal to 504 divided by 9. Now we have to simplify this. 81 minus d square is equal to 9 1s are 9, 9 5s are 45 and 9 6s are 54. Therefore it is 56. Now see here, minus d square is equal to 56 minus 81. Now see here, minus d square is equal to minus 25. Now we have to write here d square is equal to 25. As we know that multiply by minus 1, we got here d square is equal to 25, and now taking square root we can write d is equal to plus and minus 5. Dear student, don't forget the right square root of this 25 as a plus or minus 5. Now see here, dear student, we got here a is equal to 9 and d is equal to plus or minus 5. Therefore here we have to write the two answers. Suppose if a is equal to 9 and d is equal to 5, then first term we have to write first term, that means a minus d is equal to 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. Second term, a is equal to 9, and the third term, a plus d is equal to 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. Now if second condition is there, now see here, if this a is equal to 9 but d is equal to minus 5, then what will be the terms? First term, it is a minus d is equal to 9 minus 9 minus 5, therefore 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. Then second term, a is equal to 9 and the third term is equal to a plus d is equal to a plus 9 plus minus 5 is equal to 4. Therefore the terms are, first term will be a 4, 9 and 14, or 14, 9 and 5. We have to write the final answer as the three consecutive terms are 4, 9, 14 or 14, 9, 4. I think everyone understood this. Remember this thing, and remember here how to take out the common, and then we have to use your a square minus b square formula, expansion formula. Got it? Now we have to start with the next sum, that is 8-1. Find, see the question number 8-1. Find 4 consecutive terms in an AP whose sum is 12 and sum of third and fourth term is 14, and assume 4 consecutive terms in AP are a minus d, a plus d and a plus 2d. See, same question is there. Instead of 3 consecutive terms, 4 consecutive terms are mentioned here. Therefore, first of all, it is already given, therefore we can write here 4 . in an AP are A minus D, it is A plus D and A plus 2D. Now see the first condition. Find 4 consecutive term and AP whose sum is 12. That means first condition is that from first condition sum of all these numbers, that is A minus D plus A plus D plus A plus 2D, sum of all these number is a 12. Sum of all this number is a 12 and sum of third and fourth term is a 40. Before that we have to solve this. Now see here, this A and this A, it is 4A. This minus D and this plus D will get cancelled. Therefore 2D is equal to 2. Here we can take 2 as a common. Yes, 2. Therefore 2, here we write 2A plus D is equal to 12. Therefore we get here 2A plus D is equal to 6. This is statement or the equation number first. See here, dear student, all of you understand this minus D and plus D get cancelled. This 2D, A, 4A, and from this we can take out 2 as a common. That will help us to solve the further easily. Now the second condition. Now see what is the second condition. It is given sum of third and fourth term is 40. Sum of third and fourth term. This is first, second, third and fourth. Third term, it is A plus D plus fourth term A plus 2D is equal to 14. Now see here, this A it is 2A plus this D and this 2D it is 3D is equal to 14. Therefore we got here 2A plus 3D is equal to 14. This is the second equation. Now these are the simultaneous equation. Solve this and find out the values of A and D, and then we have to apply. For that purpose, this here the coefficients are same. Therefore what we have to do? We have to subtract second from first. From this first we have to subtract the second one. We can write here, we can do subtract 1 from the second also. Got it? See here, subtract 1 from the second. Now first of all we have to write the second equation. Therefore it is 2A plus 3D is equal to 14, and this second 2A plus D is equal to 6. We have to do the subtraction. Therefore we have to do the change the sign. This plus will become minus, this minus and this minus. Now see here, 0, 3D minus 1D, it is 2D is equal to 8. Therefore D is equal to 8 upon 2. Therefore D is equal to 4. We got here the value of D as a 4. Now we have to find out the A. Now see here, place D is equal to 4 in equation. In any equation we can write it in a first. See the first equation, 2A plus D is equal to 6. Now here 2A plus 4 is equal to 6. Therefore 2A is equal to 6 minus 4. Therefore 2A is equal to 6 minus 4, it is 2. And A is equal to 2 upon 2. Therefore dear student, A is equal to 2. We got the values of A and D. Therefore the terms in an AP are, it is A minus B is equal to 1 minus 4 is equal to minus 3. Second will be a, that is A means 1 then a plus d is equal to 1 plus 4, it is 5, and a plus 2d is equal to 1 plus 2 into 4, therefore 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. Therefore the terms are, sorry, see dear student, 4 to the 8 and 8 plus 1 is the 9. Be careful, 4 to the 8 and this 1 plus 8 is equal to 9. Therefore the terms are first one is minus 3, second will be a 1, 5 and 9. Dear student, go through this. Let's start with the ninth sum. As I have already told you, this sum is reduced for this year, but very easy and very interesting, therefore I explain you this. If 9th term of an AP is 0, then show that the 29th term is twice the 19th term. See here dear student, the 9th term of an AP is 0. That means T9 is equal to 0. It is given. From this given, what we have to prove? Then show that the 29th term, that is T29 is how much? It 2 times is twice of what? The twice of 19th term. That means we have to prove that the 29th term is 2 times the 19th term. That means if we have to find out the 29th term, we have to make the double of 19th term. Therefore, see here, T9 is 0, it is given. For that purpose, we have to use your Tn formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Now see here, T9 is equal to A plus n means 9 minus 1 into D, and T9 it is given, it is 0, is equal to A plus 8 D. Dear student, here we have to write given. Now see here, A plus 8D is equal to 0. This is most important thing. Now we can write here A is equal to minus 8D. Isn't it? See here, A plus 8D is 0. Therefore we get A plus minus D is equal, A is equal to minus 8D. This is most important thing that we have to use further. Yes student, if you understand this, then it is very easy. Now see here, we got here A is equal to minus 8D. Now what we have to write here, comparison between T29 and T19 is given. Therefore first of all we find out T19. T19 is equal to what? Therefore Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Therefore T19 is equal to A plus 19 minus 1 into D. T19 is equal to A plus 18D. Here T19 is equal to A plus 18. Now see here, T19 is equal to this A. A means what? It is minus 8D. Therefore minus 8D plus 18D. Here it is from first. Now see dear student, T19 is equal to minus 8D plus 18D, it is 10D. This is statement number 6. See, T19 we got here 10D. See, we got here T19 A plus 18D. But in statement number first, A is equal to minus 8D. We substitute here A is equal to minus 8D plus 18D. We got here 10. Similarly, T29 is equal to 1. Therefore Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into d. Now t29 is equal to a plus 29 minus 1 into d. Now here a plus 28d. Therefore t29 is equal to, now again this a is equal to minus 8d plus 28d. Here also we have to write from first. Now we can write here t29 is equal to minus 8d plus 28d, it is 20d. Now dear student, this is statement number 3rd. Now observe the statement number 1st and 2nd and 3rd. From 2nd and 3rd. What we observe? T29 is equal to 10d and T29 is equal to 20d. That means we can write here T29 is equal to 2 into 10d. Now what is 10d? Therefore we write that T29 is equal to 2 into T19. See here, T29 is equal to 2 into 20d, and therefore this 2 and 10d. What is 10d? 10d means T19. Therefore we write T29 is equal to 2 into T19. Very interesting, dear student. Try to understand this and write down all this sum in your notebook. Try to solve the related sum which are in a problem set and write down in your notebook. In next lecture we will see the next part of this chapter. Thank you.